Suffering Shrine. Quick draw belt. Requires level 60. Nice. Ah, now choose your reward. I choose the one reward. The one to rule them all.
Not happening. That's not happening.
Oh, legendary gauntlet. Nice. There might actually be something we can re-roll now. I expect. Oh, they're quite level 50. I think this one might be better. Because it adds material damage, which is our damage type. And it's only 20 less resistance plus added health. Yeah, I think let's do that. And swap these two around, because I assume that's going to be up next. We can also try and re-roll that to get some crit damage if we want to. That's very good. Good run. 157 to 168. Crit hit chance 67. 25 resistance. Okay. 7% move speed. That's nice. 66 crit hit chance. Better credit chance score, more health and more force shield, and some occult resistance. Yeah. And that's now level 50, level 41. Let's swap those two around. Health resistance. $941 force shield on the helmet. Very good, very good. Crit hit chance. Oh, this requires level 60. That's the one we just swapped out. Oh, very similar. Okay. 42,000 gold. Let's keep going. Improve this. Yeah. Expedition 126 magic find enemies on level 62. Not sure when the if you die threat is actually realized, because we got the respawn option when dying. I'm not sure what they actually mean by you can't progress. Maybe if you die 3 times in a row, you can spawn back in town or something. So as long as we don't die 3 times in a row on one level, we should be alright.
Not right now.
So we're not one-shotting everyone all the time anymore. I have to wait a bit. 1 or 2 hits from the spinning blade.
Not right now. Not happening. Not right now.
Powerful rage. Is that the one we want? Is it powerful? Yeah. So this was 450 versus 425. Okay, not much bigger. Feels very similar, to be honest.
Not right now.
Okay, a rage potion. Just a bit of time. Get the charges.
Not possible. Can't manage that.
I'm almost panicked there. Red Skull. Press the R button. The ultimate form. It takes a while to recharge though, unless you get one of those shrines. Quite a while.
Not right now.
Still want a greed shrine with one of these, or with a fully magic find expedition. Nope. What? I'm not hitting this guy. What? Okay, that's wasting time.
Victory. On to the next one.
Took longer to actually hit him in that form. I'm just getting out of the form and hitting him with the blade. Not enough room in inventory. Oh, that's the best room
No. I can't carry that. Can't manage that right now.
Nice. Okay, trade. Quiet level 60. Yeah, so if we get too high, we will get gear we can't equip apparently. That's fine. 2,600 full shields. We want one of those with a health roll. Like plus health and plus percentage health. To always attack speed, resistance, 18% damage. I wonder what the difference is between 18% damage and crit as an example. What the actual DPS. Let's try this. Give that back. Check my DPS. The question is, what helps with DPS the most? So at the moment our average DPS goes up because of rage. One of our passives says per percentage rage point unspent we get extra damage. So 5,200. So we swap crit for attack speed and percentage damage. So 5,200 to 5,700. Wow. Do that then. The average damage goes up. Nice. So percentage damage is important as well, because that seems like a flat add to damage, whereas crit is crit score, which isn't a flat add to damage. We also had the added percentage attack speed, which is over there. We don't have too much of, and our weapon is minus attack speed. Okay. And that. $73 always. So now we're getting better than a legendary, earlier legendary. 68 crit chance. Always is higher. We've got attack speed on this one as well. Okay, can swap that one. Full shield, liter. Gonna hold on to this one just to. Do we want to hold on? No. The lower tier gem. Okay. One 51268. Getting closer. Just upgrade the other one. So material damage. This one might also actually improve our crit, our damage chance. Ooh, there we go. Starting to get very close into the edgy range. Check. 120. These golden crag waters. Next level. Yes. I think this is the last one. Ooh, golden beetle. Oh, going into a corner. Classic mistake. Classic mistake. Gold, gold, gold. Like that. I do love in Diablo 3 that all this like environment stuff you can also destroy. Like most of the environment. Let's go over here.
No.
Nice. Wolcen champion. It feels like, yeah, if you actually can destroy it, you've got an impact on the world, even if it's a bit petty. Sometimes it's just like, I want to break stuff. I've got an impact on the world. See, I've passed here because everything is in pieces behind me. If it's something that you can't change, then it's like, oh well. I lived and I've passed. The world will forget about me. You can break it. On the other hand. Exactly. I'm powerful. I can break this environment to pieces if I want to. Yes, that's right. Amazing that something, I want to say so simple. Oh, we've got another greed one. It's gonna be awesome. Just need to clear out around it before accidentally picking it. Oh, greed shrine. With the 131% magic shrine and higher item level. I hope it's very rewarding.
Gotta catch my breath. It's not possible.
Lights everywhere. Alright, we don't want to fill our inventory too much. Big chest. Greed coming up. Greedy chest coming up. Not even these ones. Yeah, the yellows make a sound as well when it drops. Okay. Now we're going to fill our inventory hopefully. But creature? Oh no! Oh, I was like, for a moment I thought it despawned. Didn't see it on the menu. Like, no, it despawned! That would have been heartbreaking, man. And there's a chest right next to it as well. Or is it one of the same? Okay, yeah, looks like they're talking about the same thing. It's the Shrine of Chests. Shrine of Greed.
Not happening.
Not eat those.
Not right now.
Oh, they're stuck over here.
No.
No, get out of there! Spam buttons. My favorite skill, spam buttons.
My endurance is waning.
One more, one more. Yeah, sweet. I think that was all of them. It looks like they spawn 4. I'm not sure if there's more, or if you only spawn more once you unlock the others. A helmet and a... Ooh, wow, that's pretty good. Because we're almost at our current resistance score, but also 500 health. I might go for this one. We do lose some crit. But we do have percentage more resource regen. Extra material resistance. You could also, if you want to, just reroll stats on this one to get a crit or something. I like it. I like it. Cool. Lots of health. It also has 205 elemental resistance score and 132 material resistance. So even if it's not all resistance, it's got some. We lose some attack, speed, and crit hit chance there. Got the white stuff. Okay. The problem now is let's pick up small stuff. Single sockets. If we can. No. Ah, there's two of them. Ring and belt.
I can't carry that.
No, you should. Never mind.
Not right now.
Oh man, I'm dropping so many other yellows as well.
That's not happening.
Might have to drop some yellows if we get another legendary somewhere. No.
I got you.
Wow, looks like we don't crit as much as we...
You've been outmatched.
For some reason we didn't crit so much when we were right on top of him. Maybe we need to be further away to actually trigger our blades to hit much right in their face. Kind of makes sense. They were in the eye of the storm.
It's not possible.
Ooh. Like that.
I can't carry that.
It sells for 600 though. Already unlocked. And it sells for 70. I'll take that a minute. Okay. Challenge the boss. Sells for 400. Wait a minute. Might be better than the one we've got. Lots of extra health, more force shield, crit and attack speed. Check that out. Drop that. Primordial Affinity. Thank you. I wonder if you can get those random shrines in your shorter one, the mandates one. It might be worth in there because it's only a shortish map. Looking for the red skulls. Not sure what those increased damage are. I think that's what it is. Hey, we picked up a white. And that is one of those. We are full.
My endurance is waning.
Stormfall. We sell a few stuff. Full shield. Attack speed. Okay. Enough. Let's go to Stormfall. Yes. Expeditions.
Take your coin and leave me in peace.
1000 productivity. Nice. Total productivity bonus 255. Consumable, not downed, 20%. Looks like if you do die and have to revive, you get a discredit to your percentage bonus. Monster skilled 77, champion skilled 40%. Aerosol, map modifier, temporary productivity. Okay. Ooh, we leveled as well. Sweet. We level 58. Partway through their expedition, your seekers were forced to make the return to Stormfall. The weather was far worse than they could have anticipated, and numerous seekers began to suffer and die from exposure. Unwilling to risk the loss of any more lives at the hands of the elements, those remaining made their way back. Okay. 6,035. 15,000. Arriving, set about exploring. They found a few things here and there, but not in the quantities or qualities they had been expecting. Despite that, they still consider the expedition to have been a moderate success. 15,000 gold. Expedition proved too difficult. Partway, they were ambushed by a band of highwaymen, suffering numerous casualties. However, they were able to defeat their leader and have brought back some of the valuables in their possession. Chamber of Trials. Access a room full of cursed chests and their loot rewards. Ooh. Bounty Hunt. Wealth Omens location. A rare quality. I think the other ones we got was blue quality Wealth Omens. This one. That's what's important.
She scares me, you know. Who? That scientist. Demetra, I think her name is. She's always doing something, tinkering with some device, her head lodged in some contraption or other.
Yes. Come to think of it, not a day goes by when I don't see sparks flying.
Mark my words, she's going to blow a massive hole in the city one day.
I don't doubt it. I think I'll keep my distance from now on.
I'm just going to take a short bio break. I'll be back in 2 to 5 minutes.